What is holding you back? Welcome to Retire with James. I'm Jim. You're at the age you always thought you would be at when you would retire. If it's the finances that are holding you back, I totally get it. If you're not prepared financially to retire, then you need to keep working. But have you gone to a financial planner to really understand what your financial position is? You have to do that first to truly understand, are you or are you not at that point where you can retire? I am not a financial planner. We're not going to do any more about financial planning on this video, other than to say that it's a great idea to have a financial planner. That person will help you in making the decision of when you can retire comfortably. So you are financially ready, but you're not retired yet. Why? There are so many reasons why people hold off from retiring. Fear is one of them. Fear of the unknown. You have worked since you were in high school. It's alien to you not to work. It's what you've done your entire life, almost. So at this point, reference my first video, Retire with James, where I talk about the journal. Because planning is key to everything. You have to understand what you would want to do and how you want to do it in retirement. So at some point, refer to that first video, and hopefully you've already watched it and you've already started working on that journal. That's key to just getting started at retiring. And before and after working on your journal about what you would like to do in retirement, it's probably also a very smart idea to definitely speak to your spouse or partner about your retirement, but also reach out to some friends, maybe some that have already retired. Talk to them, see what their feelings are, what they're doing. Not everybody's the same. Some people don't want to do much in retirement. Other people, they just want to go nonstop. Let's go. What are we doing next? So you'll get a huge variety of understandings about retirement, and then you can find what works for you. But one thing I want to do is go through some of the reasons why people don't retire. And I made a list, quite lengthy, because I feel that sometimes you need to address the reasons before you can start to work on those reasons, so you can understand why it is you're not retiring. What's holding you back? So let's go through a few reasons. Fear. I can't explain the fear. It's just there. Financial planning. You may have enough money, but you just don't know it for sure. It's a great idea to talk to a financial planner. The unknown. What will the economy do? Will something change once I retire then I'll regret doing it? The unknown is always going to be there. If we had a crystal ball to understand the stock market, we'd all be wealthy, or at least those with the crystal ball. The paycheck stop. WTF. Yeah, that was a hard one for me, because I'll admit, for 2 weeks after I retired, I was a little stressed. I had a little bit of anxiety, and I'm not usually a person that has anxiety, but I will admit I had a little bit of anxiety. But after that 2 weeks was done, I was good. Never looked back. I knew I was financially set, but in your mind, after working since you were in high school, to just stop and the checks stop, it was a WTF moment. And I'm sure it might be for you too. But 2 weeks, I was a little crazy, and then I was good and never looked back since. Medicare. Will it be enough? LG Electronics was an amazing company for benefits, just a great company to work for. Now that I'm on Medicare, it's totally different. A lot more expense involved in just about everything that I do and need to take care of from a medical standpoint. So it's something to think about, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Illness, existing or worries of future illness. What if the kids need financial help? You are already helping the kids out. Will I go from working a good job to babysitting my grandchildren? Some people that's a plus, some people that's a minus. My parents are old and may need or do need some financial help from you. I am still paying on my kids' college tuition. Can I slow down my spending habits? That's a biggie. You got to think about that. Do I want to slow down my spending habits? Can my spouse or partner and I really get along 24/7? That's a huge one to think about. My wife and I have just been doing fantastic. It's been wonderful for us. But it is something that people worry about. Here's a good one. I have not, over the years, spent much time outside of work. Will I be bored? If I stop working, will I sit in a chair and wilt away? If you don't have plans, you will. I don't have many friends outside of work. None of my friends are retired yet. One of my retired friends does nothing with his day. A retired friend is traveling every other month. I don't have the income to do that. It's not the keep up with the Joneses here. It's about your life, not someone else's, other than your partner or spouse, and what you want to do with your life. So this is a list of just some of the things that are holding people back. I'm sure you can think of others, and maybe one's already popped into your mind that's holding you back from retirement. So I'll go back to the financial planning. I am not a financial planner, but I will suggest that you get one and make it a priority, because it's so important to understand your finances and how long they can take you. Because most people today live into their 90s. So understand your finances. Because in some cases you might find out you can retire very easily. You're set, you're good, you did the right thing. Now, if you want to retire, do so. Understanding why you haven't retired yet and maybe some of the problems that are holding you back, they will help you address it. When you understand it, you can address it. One of the things that happens in the last year or two or more before you retire or you're at that retirement age is you start to slow down at work. You're not as active and you don't have the energy that you used to have. You may not notice it, but unfortunately, other people at work, a boss or other coworkers, may see it. And so you need to look at, are you keeping up? Are you doing your job? Because sometimes when you're looking forward to retirement, you start to slow down at your job. Now, if you own the company, then you're okay to do that. But if you're working for someone, as most of us do, it's not necessarily okay to do that. You have to keep up and maintain, or they need to bring someone else in. So understand where you're at, address the problems, and it will help you plan your retirement and retire with a fulfilled life. Because you want to retire on your own terms, and planning helps you do that. Thank you again for watching another of my videos, Retire with James. Please log into YouTube, subscribe, hopefully hit that like button. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I look forward to doing more videos.